Hello everybody and welcome to the video notes for Unit 7, Day 2, and we are continuing our exhibition practice. Today's video is dedicated to Donna Alvarez in 6B. Hi Donna. Today we will continue practicing for your exhibition projects. And we will do so by practice calculating the scale factor from equivalent ratios. You can find the scale factor by dividing one larger side by the matching smaller side. Here's what that looks like. Let's say we have our kitchen. And in the model version, it's 4 by 3, so this side's 4, this side's by 3. And then once we enlarge it, once we make it bigger, it becomes 12 by 9. And this side corresponds with, or matches up with, this side. And this side here, this 3, corresponds with or matches with this 9 here. So to find the scale factor, I can divide one larger side. So let's try this 12, for example. I can divide it by its matching smaller side. So it matches up with this 4. Right, this 12 with this 4. So I can divide 12 by 4, and 12 divided by 4 is 3. So my scale factor is 3. Alternatively, I could have also done this larger side, which is a 9, divided by its matching smaller side, which is here, this 3. And 9 divided by 3 is also 3. So my scale factor is 3. If I set this up as equivalent ratios, I would have the ratio of 3 to 4, 3 to 4 of my original smaller room. Once it's scaled up and made bigger, that ratio is equivalent to 9 to 12. And it's being multiplied. The numerator is being multiplied by the scale factor of 3. The denominator is being multiplied by the scale factor of 3. Just like that. Let's do one more together. For the study, the original dimensions were 2 by 3. So I have 2 on this side and 3 on this side. This 2 matches up with this 7 here in this larger, the enlarged version, and this 3 matches up with this 10.5 in the enlarged version. So to find the scale factor, I can divide one large side by its matching smaller side. So I can do 7 divided by 2. Now you might know this in your head, or you can also use a calculator. 7 divided by 2 will give us 3.5. 7 divided by 2 equals 3.5, or 3.5. Or if you did these other sides, this larger side, which is 10.5, divided by its matching smaller side over here, which is 3. And that equals 10.5 divided by 3. .5 again. So the scale factor is 3.5. If we set up our equivalent ratios, the ratio of 2 to 3 is equivalent to the ratio of 7 to 10.5. And it's being multiplied by the scale factor of 3.5. So 2 times 3.5 gets you 7, and 3 times 3.5 gets you to 10.5. Okay, now that we've done these two together, you are going to do these remaining two on your own. Once you're done with those, you can move on to this bottom part. So you can pause and try these two. I'm going to show you now how to do this first one down here, where it says to calculate the scale factor and then use it to determine the length of the missing side. So back to our kitchen example, it's 4 by 3, and then once it's enlarged, this side becomes 44. So to find the scale factor, I can divide this larger side, 44, with its matching smaller side, 4. And 44 divided by 4 is 11. So my scale factor, I'm going to put a box around it, is 11. That means if I have my equivalent ratios, this 3 here, the ratio of 3 to 4 is equal to the ratio of, we're trying to figure out what is this side here, 244. So if 4 is being multiplied by a scale factor of 11 to get to 44, that means the 3 is being multiplied by a scale factor of 11 to get to, 3 times 11 is 33. So this side is 33. The ratio of 3 to 4 is equivalent to the ratio of 33 to 44. So find the scale factor, use the scale factor to figure out what the length of this missing side is. You're going to do the same thing here, right here. Okay, so when you're done with these two and this one on the bottom, you can raise your hand and get your teacher check. In this video, I'm also going to show you real quick how to do the first problem of the daily task. So I'm now turning the page, and I'm going to this daily task. And in the daily task, it's asking you to measure and label the lengths of each rectangle in centimeters, then calculate the scale factor. So I have my ruler here. I'm going to first measure this smaller rectangle. So I lined it up just like this. Well, that's 1 centimeter. The width of it, lined it up, is 2 centimeters. Now I'm going to measure the width of the enlarged rectangle. Okay, line it up at the 0. It goes all the way up to 8. So 8 centimeters. Here is 4 centimeters. So I can determine my scale factor by dividing the larger side by its matching smaller side. So 8 divided by 4 is 2. So 2 is my scale factor. Or I could have also done this larger side divided by its matching smaller side over here. Oops, sorry. That helped me catch my mistake. I'm doing 8 divided by 2, not 8 divided by 4. 8 divided by 2, and that equals 4. Sorry, not 2. And then 4 divided by 1, that is equal to 4 also. So 4 is my scale factor. And then once I know that 4 is my scale factor, I can set up my equivalent ratio of 1 to 2, which is the ratio of the sides of the smaller rectangle, is equal to 4 to 8. My scale factor is 4. 2 times 4 is 8. 1 times 4 is 4. All checks out. So that's what you're going to do for problems 1, 2, and then turn the page for 3 and 4. And with that,